I want to do a quick video on the modern day nighttime set-off lever. It's either going to be a lever on the side like this, or it's going to be a lever on the bottom, a ring that you pull or push to silence the clock. The way this thing works, when it's down, this post that it's on is the lift lock lever. The lift lock lever's got a spring on it. That way it pushes back and forth. Right now, the clock will cuckoo and the music will play. But when you push this lever up, it pushes on that lift lock lever, which pushes away from the movement. And later in this video, I'll show you what I'm talking about. But this is the modern day nighttime shutoff lever. Now, they do make a clock that has three different settings on it. This right here is on, this right here is off, but they do make a clock that has an extra setting, and there would be a plastic wheel in this area right here that is set from like 8 o'clock at night to 8 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't strike or make music. But most of the clocks has got an on and off switch. This is on, meaning it will strike with the lever being down, push it up, and it shuts it off, which silences it. And again, it could be a pull thing that it does the exact same thing. Now, this is the AMS movement, and I don't have all the parts on it. And I've got a video that explains, if you search for parts on my channel, I describe what every part is, give you the name of the part and its function. But this lever right here is the lift lock lever. So on the back, that lever is pushing that in. So when it is pushed in, it puts pressure on the other levers, and it won't allow your clock to strike. So again, this is the lift lock lever. The lift lock lever is what comes off this cam on the minute wheel with center arbor to lift the rack stop lever. This is the rack stop lever on this movement. So the lift lock lever is what starts the striking of the clock, whether it's cuckoo clock, grandfather clock, whatever. The parts are basically all the same. The lift lock lever comes off the cam, the pins on this cam, and lifts the rack stop lever for it to strike. Now, this is for the vintage / modern day cuckoo clocks. The older clocks, and even some of the vintage clocks, they've got these wires over the doors. Some people call it a shipping wire. It is a shipping wire, but it is also a nighttime shutoff lever. And I'm not the only person that says this. And some people say you can't use these wires over the doors because it'll screw up your clock. That's not true. If your clock is serviced and functioned properly to start with, you could use those wires over the door. And when you lift up that wire, it's the same thing as you using the nighttime shutoff lever. The first time it cuckoos is going to be off. The next time it cuckoos, it will be in sequence. If your clock was serviceable to start with. The reason why they went to that vintage/modern nighttime shutoff lever is these wires would come out of the case, people would lose them, and so they came up with the other system. I hope this video helps. If it did, give me a thumbs up, leave me some comments. And for those people who say, well, Mark, you can't do that for count wheel movements. Yes, you can. You can still use those wires. But when you move those wires so the doors come open, you're going to have to open the side doors on an antique clock such as this and push this wire. When you and you got to push that wire until the cuckoo would say it's 2 o'clock and it just cuckooed 12 times. You got to push that wire again until it catches up to the current time. And if it's a cuckoo quail clock, such as this, there's going to be a door over there also, and a wire that you push to advance this system. So if it's a 2:15, for example, you got to push I've got to work on this clock. This clock is a cuckoo quail clock. If I push the quail side, okay, that just struck the half hour. And that was the 1/4 till the hour. And that's the hour. So it cuckooed 5 times. It's 3:15 here. I need to set this clock. So the only thing I'm going to do is the quail side is right. So I need to put this thing on the 3. And now I have to push the cuckoo side. That was a half hour. It's 6 o'clock. I would have to keep doing that until the time is 3 o'clock. So anyway, that is what the older, how you set the time if you use the older nighttime shutoff levers, which is this right here. And some of the older clocks don't have side doors, but they have holes that a string would be attached to the lever that I'm pushing. That way you pull the string to do the same thing that I did with pushing the levers on the sides. I hope this helps. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me some comments. May God bless each and every one of you.